All right, truly one of the greatest and one of the most accomplished players to ever come out of St. Louis, the Big Rig. I remember calling an Oakville High School game on Charter Cable with Tony Twist years ago. Maroon was a freshman, and at the time I remember calling him a man-child. It was the only way to describe him on the ice, and here we are over 20 years later, and Patty still is a man-child. With filthy hands, I might add. And while few can protect the puck like Pat Maroon, many doubted him when he was coming up. It wasn't always easy. We all heard the criticisms, but the people who truly recognized his God-given talent knew this guy had the game to take him to the highest level. Who knew that the kid from Oakville would become a hometown hero? Known for his puck skill, determination, and physicality, Maroon had a skill set unmatched by any player we've seen come through here. He came up through the Merrimack Hockey Organization, played Central States with Afton before joining the AAA Blues. He'd eventually graduate to junior hockey, where he was named the MVP of the North American Hockey League with the St. Louis Bandits, where he'd win the first of several championships with head coach John Cooper. From there, he'd take his game to the Ontario Hockey League, where he led the OHL in assists and points by a rookie, leading the London Knights in scoring. His son Anthony's headed to London now, so got the second Maroon headed to London. Good luck with the Knights. We'll be watching, Anthony. We can all remember following this guy's career, his first game in St. Louis with the Anaheim Ducks, and then seeing him reach 200 games and 300 games. And then we're like, wow, Pat Maroon played 500 games, but this guy wouldn't stop. Eventually, he would go on to play 14 years in the NHL and almost 850 games, winning 3 Stanley Cups. He did this while playing with some of the greatest players in the history of the game. His double overtime goal in Game 7 against the Dallas Stars in 2019 will go down as one of the most iconic moments in St. Louis sports history. You don't get there without hard work, you don't get there without dedication, but you also don't get there without being a great teammate, and Patty was one of the best. It's with great honor to introduce the Big Rig, Pat Maroon, to the St. Louis Hockey Hall of Fame.
Whoa. What's that?
Play Gloria for you.
Yeah. Well, everyone has a speech. I do not, so you can probably think about what's going to happen here. But first of all, Scotty Rupp, I can't thank you enough and your 38 children for putting this on tonight. Thanks, Scotty. It's an honor to be up here with these inductees. Congratulations tonight. It's an honor. And past presidents, my partner, Paul Stasny, hole in one 2 weeks ago with him in Bandon Dunes, so give him a round of applause. No, it's truly an honor. A kid being from St. Louis, grew up in Oakville, knew nothing about hockey. My dad and mom, they met on a blind date. They married 3 months into that blind date, and my dad brought my mom to St. Louis and New Jersey, and my dad played soccer his whole life, knew nothing about hockey. So I think it was better that way, to understand that he didn't know the game, so he just put us out. He put the skates on and he let us go out there and have fun. I think the most important thing about that whole situation is having siblings to recognize that too, and watching them grow up and play the game of hockey they love that we knew nothing about. And I think the biggest thing when you look around and you play hockey, you learn in the street or you learn in the basement. And my dad gave us both. He gave us a basement where we can beat up, punch each other to the drywall, talk about all the Game 7 goals that we were going to score, and gave us skates to go out there and skate and beat each other up every single day. So without my brothers and obviously my sister, she was a hockey cheerleader, so we'll give her that. But Without that, I don't think I am where I am today with going to the Merrimack Sharks, playing there, going to Afton Central States, getting cut from AAA, listening to Jeff Brown tell me I'm too slow to play, and then coming back to AAA, trying out, making the team, and I still remember this till this day. Jeff Brown looked at me and my dad. We were the last ones to go. He goes, "Kid, you made it, but you're playing defense. You're too slow to play forward." So I played defense for 4 years until midget major year. I got drafted in the OHL as a forward and a D-man. Because of Jeff Brown, he made me a better player, better person. I learned everything from him in such a small period of time, but it made me who I am today. And then fast forward to the OHL, going there, learning that Kelly Chase has been a true testament of who I am in my career. And he always told me that I had an opportunity to go to the NHL. And I never believed him. My dad never believed him because it was always me and my dad. And I still remember we go to the alumni room. He brings us back in the old Hardy's Iceplex. There's 1,000 beers in the back. I asked my dad probably to have a beer and sit down. And Al McGinnis is sitting there. It's Kelly Chase. And he said to my dad, he goes, "You're going to tell the kid to put the soda down?" My dad goes, "No, he's still a kid." And I think that's who I am, because of my dad. I truly do. Things come full circle. And without him, truly, because he let me be who I was. And it was always goes back to my weight. It always goes back to I was too slow, but no one knew what I had mentally. I knew I was a good hockey player. You got to be a little bit arrogant and quiet. You look around the room, there's some doubters in here that looked at me and said I wasn't going to make it. It's funny. I'm sure those guys were mad too when I hoisted the Stanley Cup in 2019. So. I was always the humble kid, always shy, and I figured tonight I would tell the true story and why I played this game. I played because every doubter doubted me. The only people that believed in me really had my corner, and it's the people that still believe in me till this day, which is my family and my guy, Kelly Chase. And without that path that I had and that belief in the people that I had in my corner, I don't think I ever truly would have made it. But it was just the presence in the moment and being in the moment, just like I am right now. Not having to just tell a story and create your own path and create your own story. And when you think about all my success and what I've been through and what all these guys in here that have been through, it's truly amazing to look around the room and what they've done. And one, I want to point out a few things. Greg Garsh, thank you for giving me a rink to skate at every single day. Thanks to Brian Sharp for playing one-on-one with me every single day at All-American Sports Mall. Greg, thank you, seriously. I would get $3 from my parents. I would get up there, put my rollerblades on, and I would skate from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. until the league started. So thank you for giving me that opportunity to be a kid and enjoy those moments. And I don't think my hands would ever come without roller hockey and who I am and my hockey sense. So thank you, Greg. Thank you to my friends that are sitting over there that have given me a great opportunity to be a part of their success and watching each other grow up and be idiots their whole lives. But I think the most importantly, watching us be dads and watching your wives be wives and being there for your kids. So that's the most important thing. And I know you guys have always been here and supported me, so thank you for taking the time today. I appreciate that. So, to my teammates, before I get to the Blues guys, to my teammates, Matt Zook, Kyle Kane, Sean Garsh, Chris Weidman, Wes Love, the boys that are sitting there winning a championship together in St. Louis. What a time, what a ride. Couldn't have done it without you guys. It was truly amazing, man. That was kind of the path of what we've done and we grew up on, but having 5 St. Louis guys on that team is pretty remarkable, man. And to watch you guys go on to play Division I hockey, it was truly remarkable to watch you guys do that. I know, Sean, you didn't want to play Division I, you'd rather work for your dad, so. But honestly, it was a year I'll never forget, and that's what it's all about. It comes full circle, and those were the guys that I grew up playing AA hockey with, Sean and Kyle at Merrimack, and we got the opportunity to win together with the St. Louis Bandits in St. Louis. It was truly remarkable, and Zuki, I have stories for days for you, but we'll keep it PG. I just need to know the bill for your neighbor's house. And to my teammates in St. Louis, what a ride. This is the proudest moment of my career. This town is a blue-collar town. When you think about us right now, sitting all in this room and what we represent something. And when you put a Blues jersey on, it's just something special with the alumni and everyone that supports the Blues. It's not the guy next to you that's going to play selfish. Everyone's playing for the same thing. It's the pride, the blue note. No one really cares about the name on the back. They care about the chest. And that's what I thought about. We had so much fun, so much success, but in the beginning of the year, we had that. We just didn't know who we were. And when we brought it all together, it was something special. I'll never forget it. To my teammates, to Alex Steen coming on the plane, Game 7, going to Boston, pretty quiet. He's sitting at the card table with Miriam Bozak and O'Reilly. He goes, I told you we'd win on the road. But that's all we needed to hear. It was just like this, silent. No one really said anything, went about our business, and it was awesome. But how that story started because of the guy, Chris Butler. He told me to call Armstrong because he knew I was in fight for a free agent spot. He called me because he cared. He called me because I was skating with him in the summer. And he was the same guy I got to host the Stanley Cup with. So, Butsy, without you, that doesn't happen, man. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was an incredible ride, and everyone's going to remember the goal. I'm going to remember what happened with our group and what we accomplished. And being a kid from St. Louis, there was no better feeling in the world than seeing my family and my son come onto the ice. That was the best hug I've ever gotten in my entire life. Because my dad was a season ticket holder. It was truly a night that I'll never forget in Boston with my teammates. And everyone talks, like I said, about the goal. That doesn't happen without my line mates. It all happens with them. And thank you guys. Steiner, the guys that are here tonight, thank you so much. I appreciate what you guys done, and thank you to the alumni for having our backs that year and being a part of something very special, because I know you guys were doing so much behind the scenes, and we can't thank you enough for doing that, so we appreciate that. Sorry, I live in Tampa now, but hopefully I can do more. But when I think about my career, I don't think about the rewards, I think about my teammates. Without my teammates and my career, it doesn't happen. And I'll tell you one story before I let you go, and I thank my family. I was in the minors for 5 years, and this is where the doubters come into play. Trent Yanni looked at me dead serious. I was playing in Norfolk at the time with Anaheim. He said, "Pat, you're going to have to start fighting if you want to play in the NHL." I said, "What? I got 75 points last year, I have 30 goals. Like, what else do you want?" He's like, "You're too slow. You got to start fighting." I said, "Just let me, I played 2 games last year." He's like, "No, you got to start fighting." So what did I do? I get called up during the lockout, I fight my first game, and I never look back. But that's I just wanted to play. I wanted to play the game that I loved, but I wanted to get into the NHL so I can show people my ability to play the game. Everyone looks at me in the NHL as a fighter. I don't look at myself like that. I look at myself as a teammate and sticking up for my teammates because I cared about my guy next to me. And I cared about the other 25 other people that were here. I did it because I wanted to play and I wanted to survive. But I sacrificed myself because of my fucking teammates. That's all I wanted to do. So I thank you, I commend you, thank you for making me better. And to my dad and my mom, thank you for all the car rides, I appreciate it. I honestly can't thank you enough. The sacrifices that you guys put in every single day. It was truly hard, especially with Phil and Justin playing hockey and us beating each other up, and I'm sure Jen was running around, but I can't thank you guys enough. Phil, Justin, Jen, thank you for pushing me every single day to be a better person, to be a better hockey player, because without you guys, I don't play hockey. I can't thank you guys enough for showing support and being there. It really means a lot to me. And to my wife. Thank you for the sacrifices that you dealt with my whole career. Thank you for coming home and listening to me bitch. You really did lay the foundation of who I am today. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life, and thanks for coming into mine. I know it's chaotic at times, but thank you for understanding and listening to me. I really appreciate it. There's no better gift than what you gave me, my 2 beautiful daughters, Goldie and Estelle. So thank you so much. And to my son. Had you at 19 years old, didn't know what to expect. But you truly gave me everything that I ever wanted. Gave me hope. Made me a better father, made me a better person. But you I strived every single day to be better because of you and that moment. I played the game because of you. I sacrificed a lot. I love you. I can't wait to keep following your journey, keep working, keep following, keep having fun. And remember, people are always going to say something negative about you. It's what you do with it. I'm proud of you, and thanks for pushing me every single day to be a better father. Goldie and Estelle. I love you guys so much. I'm not going to be good at this speech, but Goldie, never thought being a girl dad would be something special, but I always tell people it's like having a dog. When you come home, they greet you and the mom gets mad. So Goldie and Estelle, thank you so much for being the best girls ever. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. Sorry that took too long, and I appreciate it. But thanks to all the friends and family that came tonight. I can't thank you guys enough. Thanks.